Hey guys, welcome back to Unreal Mayo. So in this video we'll create hand tracking and controller tracking using Meta SDK inside Unreal. I'm using Unreal Engine 5.5.4 with version 77 of Meta SDK, and now I'm taking a virtual reality template and renaming it as tracking, and I selected the path, and now let this project open, and I'm going to use Meta XR plugin here, which I installed earlier in this engine which I downloaded from Epic Games Marketplace. Sorry, not Epic Games Marketplace, Epic application. And here if I go to plugins, here if I select Meta XR, I need to enable that Meta XR plugin to work with this, and then this is working now. Fine. Now go to VR template, blueprints. Let's create our own pawn class. Go to blueprints and select pawn, VR underscore pawn underscore Mayur. Let's keep it as the default pawn inside world settings default pawn class. And now let's work in this. Let's go to event graph. Let's add a camera first, and then a motion controller. Let's consider it as left. Also, let's add another motion controller for right. And here I'm going to consider first controllers. So XR device visualization, let's take it as left controller, and another time we are adding XR device visualization, let's consider it as right. Okay. Now if you click on motion controller left, and if you go to motion source, this will be left by default. That's fine. For the motion controller right, motion source should be right. Change that, and if you click on XR device visualization left, make sure is visualization active, enable it, and display model source should be Oculus XR HMD. Same way for right also. Let's see if this is working or not. Before that, we need to check if HMD is enabled. Let's create a branch. Here tracking origin, change it as stage. Let's compile it and see. Yeah, these are working fine. And now let's see if we can do work with the hands. Yep. Now come back again, select motion controller left. Here XR hand, Oculus XR hand. If you go to skeleton type, select hand left, and also update hand scale. I forgot to rename it actually. It's XR left, and the same way XR hand, change it as Oculus XR hand right, and select skeleton type hand right and mesh type as hand right, and update hand scale. Let's see if this is working or not. Okay, motion source is motion controllers are working fine. Let's keep them aside. Yeah, hands are also working fine, but the material is not there for hands. That's okay, we'll apply now. And also we are able to see hands when we are we are able to see the controllers when we are using hands. We'll also make it correct. Okay, let's first apply the material to our hands. Go to materials. Let's create a material m underscore yeah, here let's change the blend mode as a translucent and create a constant vector 3. Yeah, constant vector 3 material and change the material as red. Let's create a Fresnel and multiply the Fresnel with constant vector 3 parameter color, and also update the opacity as 0.5. I like that when it is 0.5. And now go to VR pawn, select both the hands, apply m underscore hands, and yeah, this should work. And then let's create another function to make controllers and tracking hand tracking visible whenever which one is used. Set hands visible, and another function set controller visible. Let's take a function, it's already built in Meta XR, is hand tracking enabled. So if hand tracking is enabled, we need to disable controllers, right? So is hand tracking, we are in the controller, so if hand tracking enabled, get the not yeah. Now get the controllers set visibility, yeah, let's duplicate it and connect the same to it. Okay, and now we'll do the same thing in hands. Is hand tracking enabled, make hands visible. Sorry, hand left and right, and now set visibility, and here no need to use not boolean. Basically this function gives if hand tracking is enabled or not. Now go to event graph, take event tick, because these functions should run continuously. Yes. Now let's see if everything is working fine or not. Yeah, hands are visible with our material applied, and we can see controllers are not there in the screen now. And when I take controllers are there and hands are not visible. You can see, right? Yeah. This is how we can use hand tracking and controller tracking without any use of Interaction SDK inside Unreal. I'll upload another video with using Interaction SDK. It's very simple there. No need to create these functions. Thank you guys. Please subscribe if you like this video, and also guys, I made a Udemy tutorial, Udemy course on Meta XR, completely explaining each and everything from pass through, Meta mixed reality utility kit, and spatial anchors, Interaction SDK, everything. I'll keep the course link in the description. Please go through it and support me guys. Thank you.